Hello, this is Vulturefire. This is part 2 of this run. So to recap, this is a challenge where we have to take as many idle fights as we can, and we have to always take the idle card. We have a whole lot of stasis cards in our deck. We are fighting a Baelator. We have a decent amount of health, which could help. And we have a chance to get a hidden card here. The route we have to take this time. Actually, I guess we could take... No, we have to take this one because there's more total idols there. I guess we could go that way instead, but I think taking this Baelator fight makes a lot more sense. So yeah, we're going to start here. Let me see how it goes. I think we just copied the focus. I guess I should be focusing on poking that one just because it's the one that has whatever. That seems okay. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to get back to 0 mana. But this will get us an extra detonation. I definitely want to play that. I want to duplicate. The problem is, like, this is the only real good duplicate target I'm holding right now, but I have to play it in order to get more. What is the last card? Oh, sorry. Misclicking. What is the last card in my deck? Chart Infuse. So I think I just duplicate those two. Or I guess I could duplicate those. That seems good. And we can do... Actually, we start with that, which will take off the other fortress. Probably gonna end up saving that. Love treasures. Love how they draw you ones of cards. I think we do just get all of that. Could play this to just get another detonation. That seems okay. Would be kind of cool to have ways to actually do damage, but I mean, obviously we have things that do damage, but you know what I mean. Also, it'd be nice to have ways to avoid all this curse. I suppose that's a way to get damage out. We do have the frost barrier there to deal with. Oh no, because it actually worked out perfectly. Could play this, but I think at this point I don't want to. Right. Not a huge fan of that. Is this that good at this point? I think it's worse than getting us an idea out. Although that could be wrong. I figured out the mystery of why I thought White Flame was doing less damage. It's because White Flame doesn't mark damage, but Reflect was. So I was seeing the Reflect damage and the White Flame animation, and I was getting the two mixed up. You know, in case you were curious about that mystery. Or if you're just wondering if you figured it out and you're just curious if I was ever going to notice. Either way. Wow, that is all of our shield. Well, not all of it. That is a lot of our shield. Which is, I have to say, not the most friendly thing that has ever been done to us. I mean, at this point, it may be worth keeping that around just for the extra mana. Nah, it can go. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Getting some White Flame of our own. Yeah, that seems worth it. And then we'll deal back 10, which is something. Stacking up more and more powerful. I know I've still got Stasis cards to work through because, yeah, we haven't found Entrance Strike yet. Which like really says a lot about just how many things we have stacked up that we are this deep in. Because it was not a short fight and we still didn't get through all our Stasis cards. Speaking of, Stasis card. That seems bad. This seems okay, but not super great. But probably better than the others. So we have to deal with Opportunist. I should have done that first. Definitely duplicating that and that. Can't get the plated up this turn, but we can get the purity. Should we draw one more card, we will trip Opportunist, but we don't actually care that much. Now the opportunist is gone. I think that actually works out great. We would really like to find a stone skin bomb, but it looks like that's not going to happen. But it might. Hope springs eternal and all that. No such luck. The stone skin bomb would have let us get the plated that we need to get all of these off. But it's not going to matter. That was a nice quick fight. This could be a way into hidden, although it's a bit risky, but it is damage as well, which I kind of just want. We do have to get a thing that we aren't holding yet in order to actually... We have to get a serrated trap in order to be able to actually get crits, though, consistently. But, speak of the devil. Oh, we also have to get, you know, not super unlucky. There we go. We will pull ourselves out of crit immediately here, but I think that's totally worth it. This is, of course, another non-idle fight, though, so it's easier than a lot of the other fights are going to be. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, we can get this out. Get that out. Let's pop you. I'm trying to get the kill here, which I did. Let me say that. We do need to get another serrated trap. Oh, I made you do this just for the extra. Yeah, that's still enough damage. I think the mana card is better here. I think mana is a little more of a problem potentially, because our other reroll spot is here. No, because we can only take idle cards there. So yeah, I think we reroll here. We take that. It can pull us out of hidden, but I think that's still worth it. For cuts, I think we got one of the white flame shields. All right, we have plenty of rests. We are perfectly happy to spend a rest on getting an upgrade. I still don't like upgrading these just because it can take us forever to find them. That goes up to even more damage. I may just want the additional tools though, because I am now at the point where they're going to be turns where I want specific tools. Right, you You have Opportunist, which I do need to kind of work around. Okay. So this trip's Opportunist, which is bad. But it also plays Weak First, which kind of compensates. I mean, there's a chance that this crits. No luck. Oh, the more annoying thing is that that dork set up Opportunist again immediately. All right. I think we save that for when we need the crit. And I think we just hold the rest of it. Pop you. I should have gotten that out. Yeah, I could get this out, but I think we want to save the plated as well because we don't really need it right now. Here's kind of one. Okay, so we can't get Purity. We can get several other things we want though. First, I think we need to get through the so that'll clear out that. And now, oh, whatever's on top, so we can do this. We can't play that because it'll take away the thing that we need. So that'll have a 65% chance to crit. Alright, we are now hidden. But we're immediately going to leave hidden for value. And this should kill. Okay. And we still have to take all of those. It's a little unfortunate because I don't think I really want to do that right now. Yeah, I shouldn't have bothered. Okay. We duplicate that. We can get a pretty good chunk of value out. Here's the tough gone. Get even more damage. I shouldn't have wasted that. Oh, whatever. I like doing that. Just get out a whole bunch of fortress, although I probably shouldn't have. But it's so satisfying to just have a mountain of fortress. Sorry, I'm busy pressing the wrong buttons. I can get more shield, or I can hit for a bunch of damage, potentially. Because it's not that much damage. How much mana is in the deck? Mostly mana. I'll probably play that out then. No luck. This is the turn that we get doomed. Which I think we can largely deal with, so. Fortunately, we are out of skills. Could copy that, but I don't really want to play that into a bunch of white flame. That seems worth it. Kind of just want to stack a bunch of powerful, but that seems like a maybe questionable idea. I think just getting more mana makes sense here. We're definitely playing that though. Get some non-temporary plated. Oh, for some reason I thought I just, well, it's not important. Go ahead and pitch that, which will kill this one. Alright, more powerful for us and for them, but we are currently winning the power race, which obviously better than the alternative. Yep, I think that's worth it. Hard to say sometimes. Just hold. I realize I could have used more, but alright. Alright. That's pretty nice. We're up to a completely reasonable amount of buffs and other things. And we can go and do that. Next turn we are doomed, but I don't think that's going to be a huge concern. So we just happen to roll that twice in a row. It's kind of fun. Or close to twice in a row. I'm not sure if I'm not paying close enough attention to be certain if it was exactly back to back. Alright. Looks like I guessed wrong on what I should have copied. But yeah, we get doomed. It does not matter. We still have Entrenched Strike. God, I really want that Entrenched Strike. It's worth so much damage. Let's do this before we do that. Alright, sure, we'll take another incandescent idea. This just doesn't do that much for us. Guess it's better than nothing. I think we want to keep upgrading our cars that are not in Stasis. I think getting more sturdy is actually pretty useful for us. I think White Flame Shield is still kind of the weaker of our shield cards in Stasis. How many plus shield gain? We have +8 shield gain. Jesus, I didn't realize. And only 2 of it is from items. I was wondering how we were getting quite this much shield. So yeah, we got to go through here. Honestly, a little exhausting just looking at it. That's a completely reasonable amount of shield. 24 to get out of a mana card. Okay. This is nice because it lets us potentially draw some cards. I think we just save that. Go. And should just copy the cannons. And we got through all the Opportunist. There's a Balm, which means that this is now mostly online. I think this is lethal. Yep. I think we burn a reroll here. Because it's just whatever's all the way up after that. Although I would like that a lot, but I don't know how much it matters when we will have this many idle cards going in. I think, yeah, we reroll here. Persecute helps a lot because Baylor starts with so much purity. Being able to scythe through that is really nice. I start with 11 Stasis cards. Should have done that first. powerful is fine. A little awkward on how the numbers shake out here, but we may actually be able to end a turn hidden for once. Looks like we got Entrance Strike back immediately, which should help. Although I don't love playing Entrance Strike into well, the Frost Barrier, but I was just saying into the Poison Blood. This soft drop is out of hidden, but I think that's okay, considering. Yeah, the hidden isn't going to be that big a part of our game plan, it looks like. Do not love all of these. Alright, we have Purity now, which means that we could theoretically play this, but we still have this Frost Barrier here that we need to get through first. But we can do that, like so. Oh, and we need Plated, but there's Plated. So this actually works out very nicely. Good times. Rude. We worked hard for that freeze. Oh man, so close. I mean, we're going to get it from whatever, but we're also going to take... Oh no, we're not actually taking damage because we had... Ever. So it's very nice that Hunger isn't part of this, because if Hunger was a thing that was active right now, we would have had to deal with this picking up stuff. We would have to deal with it getting a whole bunch of shield from the overheal. No real point in playing that. And we do that. And then we cleanse. Actually, I think we copy that. Oh, I wasn't thinking about... Oh well. So I get for not paying attention. I guess what I don't get, and in this case what I don't get is the value. Just play that and in turn. That's so much evasion. I didn't even realize this jerk got that much evasion. Guess we've been at this for a few turns. Absolutely need to copy this mana card. No, there's that evasion, so. Okay. I may as well get more fortress, so we're now up to well into the soft cap. How effective is our weak? 35%, and our tough is at 50%? Okay. So that's 85% just on tough plus weak. That's a very good sign for Baelator. We have that much damage reduction. Probably copy that. We don't have any purity, but that's okay. There we go. Sure. Even more status applied, sure. How much? What is our status applied at? That may actually be our first. Yeah, that's our first status applied. Don't care. What's our damage taken at? Do we have any damage taken reductions? Doesn't look like it. Would have liked a fatigue threshold change, but no luck. I don't think that's better than what we have. Well, I say that. That's actually probably good. Because that gives us a higher base crit chance. The Shadow Flame Scouts are going to be a pain in the butt, though, because they do absolutely have a bajillion evasion, approximately. Could copy that, but I think it makes some sense to copy these, because now they all cost 1, which means and right. I keep forgetting we have the whatchamacallit that gives us extra frost on playing stuff. Alright. Nobody takes any damage this turn. I'm going to say nobody takes any damage this turn. I mean, some people take some damage. I really didn't need to play that, but I did anyway. All of that starting. Kind of tempted to copy that. Yeah, I think that makes some sense. Okay, I had to roll the dice because I would have liked, because if I killed that, I would have been saved from playing a card on it. I don't want to have to play a card to kill it. I think this is actually the best we can do, even though I did spend the copy on that, just because. Could copy this. Sure. I'm not sure that's correct, but I'm doing it. Gives us a lot of powerful. White Flame doing work. Got that kill. Now we just need to get one more kill. Nice. I absolutely am trash at sequencing, and it is hurting me. We are unspeakably powerful. We can get even more plated, and now we are taking 3x2 against enemy with 13 power. I think we just copied this a couple times, and that may be lethal. Yep. And we have to take the idle card. And this fight could be a pain in the butt because of all this evasion. And also because the burn we don't do super well with. We can get another freeze out here. I'm not sure this is the turn that we want to do that freeze, but it's good to know that we can do it. Although it is probably the turn we want to freeze. Although that definitely helps. If we copy these, we may be able to get more freezes off later. We can bank a decent number of cards. We get the extra damage from detonating on frozen targets. Let's do that. And save the rest of it for next turn. Alright, so getting that double freeze obviously makes this fight go a lot more smoothly. And the attempt to pop frozen on it, or pop burn on us, is not going to go super great. We can upgrade that. This will end up killing that one, which is worthwhile. Alright. Trying to figure out why this one is doing so much less damage than the others. They both have Mighty. Both have Powerful 5. Oh, this one's weak. That's right, this one's weak, the others aren't. Because of the Persecute giving it an extra rank. Where's our evade chance at? Oh, it's just a flat 50%, I guess. So we're out of evasion on the front one. I think this is the turn that they get more evasion, which means that this is the turn that I want them to freeze. I'll probably play that out. This may look kind of bad, but we do have these. Yep. And yeah, now we are taking quite a bit less damage. This is before you even take into account the fact that we get to evade half of the hits from being hit. And there was no evasion for them to gain extra of, which is very nice. And we've managed to completely avoid getting set on fire here, which is also great, because we just got pretty lucky on the whatevers. You're so incredibly powerful. We would love to have found to get the Entrenched Strike or the Void Quake, but they are both still in stasis. Should probably gotten those out sooner. Okay. Basically counting on that being lethal. Right. Down to 2. have done that first. Alright, so if they can hit us a couple times, there we go. Right, because we're not hidden anymore. Alright. Pretty unfortunate luck on getting our damaging cards out of Stasis, and that's part of why like having this is so important. I think we're done with that. Honestly, almost to the point where I just like... Okay. This should be enough. Or more specifically, this should be enough. There we go. Oh, right, we didn't save our reroll for this. That's fine. We still have to take it, but we probably cut it. Because I don't like it. Because it cleanses the enemy, which I don't think we want to be doing any more than we already are. Kind of think we may just want Infuse Plus or the extra mana. Upgrade the Hungering Focus. Alright, having Tough guaranteed is nice. Absolutely, we will cut the White Flame Strike. What else do we cut? More of these, I think. It's just a question of which ones. I think White Flame Shield is still worse than the Endurance Shields. Yeah, we don't need 4 Void Heart. Well, I think I'd rather just have like 4 Void Hardened Skins and 2 Toughened Focuses because the plate is not that valuable. And we're just going to go in. I hope that helps out. Did because we got weak. I don't think it's worth doing that at this point though. So yeah, we get to avoid taking the actual damage here. Although this is partially going to come down to how long it takes us to actually start finding our shield cards. That's nice. And we managed to even get into hidden. And we had enough shield anyway. Perfect. Alright, we're going to be able to discard that. I think we don't necessarily want to play that right now. But we do want to have access to that. I don't think we're playing the Fortress this turn, but we do really want to have access to it. Maybe we should just play the Shocking Grass Spout again, but I want to get all that shield. There's Void Quake. Don't love that. That's a straight 50% just immediate damage increase. Yeah, like, Jesus Christ. You have a decent chance of being able to end hidden here. I don't want to take the weak away, so I can't really afford to play that, unfortunately. Really need mana. Okay, I think we just copy the mana because we need it. And we can't Void Quake this turn because we don't want to deal with doing that into the White Flame. But it still works out. And that Frail was great. Okay. Start by doing that. And I could play this, but I don't think I'm going to do it into the Frost Barrier plus Reflect plus White Flame. Like, that's just kind of the worst of everything. Alright, there are the gold cards, which work out pretty nicely for us. Kind of want to play this for the extra sturdy, although I don't really need it. Let me start with that. That's actually very good. And I like just doing that, getting out damage. Alright, more powerful. Let's get rid of that. Already at full. This takes us out of hidden, which is a little unfortunate, but I don't think that's a huge deal. This seems like a decent time to do that. Security's annoying, but just need to find a way to get through the purity, if that helps a bit. And there's purity dealt with. So we have played it. So we have everything we need for this to be fully online once we use this. Do that. Pretty good. You're now up to so much fortress. Temporary fortress. And we enter hidden. We could do this. Is it worth it? I don't even know that it is. More fortress powerful for us. Yeah, because now it loses a lot of its defensive stuff, which means this is now worth way more. All right. I should get this out at some point. Haha, I got the frozen. And it didn't even get immediately just cleansed off. Pitch that. Pitch that. Pitch that. A little bit of extra, whatever. And this will be... Oh, I didn't even... I was paying attention. I just didn't think about the fact that we could just kill with whatever. So yeah, that is a run with all of the Stasis cards. That's all of the Stasis cards. Maybe interesting to try this with 5 idols, but you could already see, like, with 3 idols, just... Even though I wasn't getting as many... if you go with 5 idols, you get even more Stasis cards. How many did we get up at the end? There's, let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we ended up with 11 Stasis cards, and we spent, I think, almost every removal on Stasis cards. That's a completely reasonable place to be. So much waiting. But hey, we did it. It was fairly clean. So, you know, obviously this is just the strategy, and not just Inna being amazing. That's it for this time. I will see you next time. Toodles.